tracing the mind all the way to its root, and also tracing back on the root. The root is our ingrained belief, in us, which comes from the place of fear, place of attachment, and we have to trace it back on that as well until there's nothing more to trace. And when we ask ourselves, who am I? And that's where it happens. Basically that's the straightforward process to realize the plain sight truth, or the truth within us. Concentrating the body and mind in the meditation, forcing ourselves. Yes, you somehow get to that void for momentarily, but once it's done, you're back in the same mundane movement. There is no shift, the real shift in the person, because the truth is still missing. The awareness in us has to see what is true through dismantling work. That's why like when people are involved in the meditation and forcing oneself to be part of that no mind zone becomes a conditioning, that becomes a trap, and that that practice is prolonged because we have the idea that that spirituality is get to that empty state, the void state where the mind doesn't exist. And we have that reference, and we continually push ourselves to get into that realm, which is a false realm. And no matter how much you be there, that experience already shows that the life is still not free, because our inner conflict still there, fear is still there, the mental drama is still there after you get out of that space. So also, like that, dissolving your mind and being in that void, that practice haven't seized the seeking in you, haven't seized the seeking of the spirituality in you. That means it's ongoing. That means the truth is missing. So until you figure out the truth, the whole practice prolongs, and let me tell you that